Hello everyone, this is Akash Mishra from Ehang. I'm a project manager at Ehang. So let's start. So I will start with introducing what Ehang is. So we are an urban air mobility platform, right? So we have different products available, one for manned aviation and one for unmanned aviation. And everything is connected to our command control centers. So over the course of these presentations, you will see the different kind of products we have for medical, for disaster management, and for passenger transportation. Okay, so this is one of our vehicle that we use in most of our things like with the power, with the green energy, with fast recharging, smart battery management systems, right? All of our vehicles are equipped with these systems, and we have like when we say fast recharging, we have different kind of battery packs available with different kinds of chargers available depending upon the requirement. Okay, yeah. So we were the first to market and fly the passenger autonomous aerial vehicles. If you see, this is our actual production lineup in Yunfu in China, where we are mass producing these vehicles. And this was recently inaugurated a few years back. Uh, these are a few of our products that we have. If you see, the first one is Ehang 216 for two-seater, which we'll be using in SAFIR-Med to showcase air ambulance mobility, right? The second one you see is the firefighting version of Ehang 216, which is used to control fires in the high-rise building. The drone can climb up to 3,000 meters, but we don't have buildings so long right now, maybe Burj Khalifa. And it is equipped with a fire hose. It can carry up to 150 liters of firefighting foam. Plus, it is armed with 6 projectiles on the top, right? So if you go to a high-rise building, they have like very strong mirrors. So first, the vehicle goes up to the level. It fires the projectiles, breaks the windows, and to have the initial effect, and then it sprays in the fire foam. The third one is our new edition. It's VT30. It's also for passenger transportation, but it is for long range passenger transportation. Its range is around 300 kilometers, and it can carry up to 2 passengers with 2 suitcases. The next category is non-passenger grade AAVs. So in this category also we have different drones for different payload capacities. So if you see Falcon B can transport up to 5 kilograms of maximum payload. And we have already done a successful trial flight with the Red Cross to transport blood samples in Austria. That was around 5 months back. Next one is GD 2.0X. This is for like letters and parcels. It can carry up to 500 grams of paperwork. The third one is Ehang 216 Logistics. This logistics version has a capacity of 220 kilograms, and it has a range of around 35 kilometers. So this one is basically for construction sites, they to carry heavy metals and heavy materials from bottom to the top of the building if you're building one of the high-rise buildings. To operate all these systems, we have a dedicated command and control centers. We are also working on creating different kinds of landing pad and charging systems. So this is the vehicle that we gonna be showcasing for SAFIR-Med as an air ambulance. So if you can see, it has, so it has in the behind a luggage trunk. So in case of medical applications, you can, the first responders can keep their stuff, carry a lot of stuff behind. It's basically same as cabin luggage that you use in aircraft. So for 2 passengers, you can have 2 cabin luggage. There's a space. You just slide it in, and the passengers go into the cabin. Yeah, for this vehicle, we have done extensive testing. This vehicle has flown more than 10,000 hours all around the world, and we have done testing in the high temperatures, high winds, snow, no visibility, night flying. We have flown across in US, in Europe, in Thailand, in Malaysia, in China, in Australia. So this is our flight tour footprints of passenger vehicles, which is more than, again, 10,000 plus hours of flying. So if you see on the map, we have Austria, we have Netherlands, we have Estonia in Europe itself. And we have a program going on which is to enable 100 UAM cities across the world, out of which I think 10 are based in Spain. Yeah, so it brings us to what we are doing in SAFIR-Med. So in SAFIR-Med, we will be demonstrating our capability as an air ambulance to transport patients, doctors, first responders to the accident site, right? And we will be doing a demonstration in Antwerp. It will be a BVLOS flight. Total flight distance will be around 4.5 kilometers. This is the route which is showcased here, if you are familiar with the geography of Antwerp. So this is how it's gonna work. That Ehang, before taking off, will submit a flight plan to Helicus Command and Control Center. Helicus will issue us an authorizations after they will take care in the background, which was explained by Mikhail earlier. Once it receives an authorization, the Ehang 216 takes off and it to its destination, and the entire thing will be monitored, and the telemetry data, all critical data will be shared with Helicus C2C. In turn, it will be shared with the authorities, various ANSPs across. This is the work that we have been performing with regards to SAFIR-Med. We are working with EASA to perform the design verification of the vehicle, to perform the design verification of the FTS system, flight termination systems. Also, we are working with the French DGAC to obtain flight permits for our flights in, we were for Port and for Antwerpen, right? So Antwerp flights will be used to simulate the actual air ambulance operations, is what's happening and how the API integration is happening, the data flow and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it that we have in SAFIR-Med. When it comes in terms of technology, like our E216, we have already used it for disaster management, and we use it to supply medical equipments during COVID, because it has to be a non-contact delivery. So we were using a 216 to transport our medical equipments plus doctors to the site. It was not an actual use case, it was for the demonstration purposes, and which helped us to get the flight permits to do the disaster management when last year I think that there was a bad flood in China near Guangzhou. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.